Today's edition of the Campus Edge is the first we'll shoot this semester.
Exactly. I'm going to miss being able to sleep past noon.
Me too. I'm still having trouble waking up to class.
Well, until then, let's just crank out another episode of the Campus Edge.
As the first Campus Edge for the spring semester, this edition will help get you back into the groove at Butler Community College.
Right, and start us off in reporting Austin Untoldi's stories on vaping.
Do you vape, Zeb?
No, but I might after the story.
You know, I think it might suit your style.
Hi, I'm Campus Edge reporter Austin Untoldi. Today, I'm going to be doing a piece on vape culture. We're going to look at two different sides and see how the rules of vaping apply at Butler Community College. Let's go check it out.
Well, I vape for just recreation because, like, at first I was not like very approved of it because, you know, where I'm from, people they, how do you say this? They see it as like the same as cigarette and nicotine and stuff. But like after I met people here, they told me that it's just like you can decide if you want to buy with nicotine or the amount of nicotine that you want. So right now, and after I started doing it, it was pretty chill, it was really fun, so I just do it for recreation. My opinion on the vaping policies at Butler Community College is I do not agree with them because vaping is not the same as smoking a cigarette. With cigarette, at first you're like smoking the nicotine and you're inhaling it, and it's like you're inhaling it and it goes in your lungs and all, but like with vaping, it's just like you inhale the vapor and then you just exhale it back. You're not like inhaling and goes in your lungs.
The reason why they don't allow vaping here at Butler Community College is because people can smoke weed synthetically through vaping devices, so they don't want people vaping weed and getting away with it, basically.
My favorite flavors are, like, I've tried cherry, that's really good, and mine's also the blueberry.
They don't like people vaping on the college because the people who can't smoke or chew tobacco, they can't do that here. So if they let people vape, then that would cause problems between students who can vape and who can't smoke. So they just don't let anybody do it.
I would tell someone, a new beginner of vaping, I would say to them that if it's your decision, if you want to buy, like, it's just don't let other people influence you. It just, if you want to buy like with nicotine or not, just it's your decision.
That's all we got for today. I'm Campus Edge reporter Austin Untoldi, signing off.
That was pretty interesting, but I think I'll have to pass on vaping for now.
Okay, Zeb, but do you know what goes on behind the scenes at Butler Radio?
You do know we're in the same classes, right?
It's hard to segue from vaping to radio, Zeb. Work with me?
I will. Let's go behind the scenes with Mia Rodriguez to take a closer look at Butler Radio.
Hi, I'm Mia Rodriguez, reporter for BCTV Channel 20, as well as I am a DJ at 88.1 The Grizz. For my radio show, Good Times Radio Show, your host, Mia LJ Rodriguez. Today I'm going to take you behind the scenes of 88.1 The Grizz, talking to open door policy as well as nonstop K-pop. So let's check it out.
Hello, I'm Baby G, and I host Nonstop K-pop, which is a radio show at Butler where I play K-pop. I was thinking about playing heavy metal, but then I realized that there were like too many inappropriate things and profanity. So I decided to go with K-pop because there's less of that. And I like K-pop. My teacher has, he's suggested to me to do a K-pop podcast, which I don't know if I would, but it's something I'll take into consideration. It's nice to know that I have avenues that is a path that I can take. Listen to Nonstop K-pop Fridays 2 to 4 p.m. every Friday, except for when I'm not doing it.
I am Zachary Schwarzenberger, one of the two hosts of Open Door Policy.
My name's Elijah Peckin. I also host Open Door Policy.
I think we would actually really like to take this off of Butler Radio. What do you?
Yeah, I'd love to do that. I'm super into the idea of doing like a podcast or something with it. You know, maybe not under the name Open Door Policy, but you know, just something. Be fun.
The talk show just really, it seemed like a lot more fun than a typical music shift. What about you?
Well, I actually do both. I do have a music show as well as doing Open Door Policy. I do have to say though, I think Open Door Policy is a lot more fun than just running a music shift. As enjoyable as running a music shift is, you know, it's nice to sit back and kind of just have a conversation for like an hour. It's enjoyable for me at least. Listen to Open Door Policy from 3 to 4 on Wednesdays, except when we're not doing it.
Well, that's it. Hope you guys enjoyed and tune in to 88.1 or on butler.listentomyradio.com and listen to my show or the other 2 shows that I featured or even the many other shows that are also featured here.
Okay, Zeb, do you know about the culinary arts program at Butler?
I don't, but I think Naomi Potter can show us exactly what's going on.
Hello, I'm Campus Edge reporter Naomi Potter, and I am here at Butler's location for culinary arts and hospitality that they have in Wichita. And today we're going to take a peek at the culinary program, and we'll see what that's all about.
Well, we have 2 chefs who graduated from the Culinary Institute of America, which is the most prestigious school in the country, and they have over 10 years of experience, combined probably over 30 years of experience working in haute cuisine restaurants. And we have it's a smaller organization. We're really able to take our time with our students and really get to know them. A lot of other schools don't have as intimate a connection with their students and can really work with them closely. Also, our student organization, CHOMP, I think makes us very special. It's a club for our hospitality and culinary arts students that gives them some real-world exposure. We won People's Choice Award at the Death by Chocolate, which is a fundraiser for Exploration Place, several years in a row. First year that we started, we won it for, I think, 3 or 4 years in a row. And we also won Best Savory as well. Wingfest, we won People's Choice Award as well for that. A variety of other awards that we've got over there. Well, we have a very, very competitive price. To give you a little bit of perspective, when I went to school 15 years ago, I had to take out a loan, and I'm still paying that loan off. That degree, I think, cost me around, in the end, about $30,000. For the 2 years here, it is $8,000. Incredibly competitive for the market. So if you're looking to not have too many student loans, on a budget, this is a wonderful program for you.
I've been a student for a year and a half, I guess almost 2 years now. My major is culinary arts and restaurant management. I like doing desserts, they're my favorite. I love to bake and make pies and tarts and things. I like the hands-on experience, that the professors really care and they make sure that you know what you're doing and teach you everything. The teachers here are very high quality and that they really care about your education, so they're going to make sure you learn everything that you need to before you graduate. Well, there it is. That's what they have. That's what they have to offer. It looks like a lot of fun. Maybe you should go check it out if you want to go into cooking. If you or anyone you know wants to do that, then you can head over to www.butlercc.edu. In the little search bar, you can type culinary arts, and things will pop up that have to do with culinary arts, and you can go look. So you should go do that. I'm gonna go try to feed myself because I can't cook. Goodbye.
Want some tips on coming back to class or a nice place to go appreciate art? We'll have stories over both next on the Campus Edge.
Hi. Hoping for a crisp breeze to help keep you alert. Oh, he took a sip of water too. That'll probably help. You were probably going to turn down the radio too, so you could focus, right?
Probably okay isn't okay.
Right.
If you see a warning sign, stop and call a cab, a car, or a friend.
I think the water line is what really drove it home. I blew on him.
Thomas, you've got prediabetes. But with more exercise and a change in diet, it can be reversed.
I've tried exercising. It just makes me hungry for bacon.
I love bacon too. And who really likes to exercise?
Not me.
Me neither.
Nobody. So we're good?
What? Oh, you still have prediabetes. Big time.
You know, Emily, this semester is already getting pretty stressful. Do you have any tips for me?
I don't know. You can try to manage your time better and get some more sleep.
We both know that won't happen.
In that case, I think reporter Kaylin Bragg and his team have the answer for you. They interviewed some faculty and got some great recommendations for students.
This is Campus Edge reporter Kaylin Bragg. The spring 2018 semester started, and that means a lot of new surprises. It's important for students to know what's new on campus, as well as what to do to make sure they don't fall behind in their studies so early on. That's what we'll be covering today. Take a look.
I'm Lori Winningham, Vice President of Academics here at Butler Community College. I have been in this role for approximately 2 years. Previous to that, I had been Dean of the Math, Science, and Education Division for about 20 years. And prior to that, I was a faculty member at Butler teaching mathematics. So I've been at Butler about 25 years total.
I am Professor Catherine McCoskey, and I'm a lead instructor for the English department. I am in charge of developmental education, that part of the English department.
To better tackle their second semester, I think one of the keys to success is not getting behind. If you procrastinate or you are taking quite a few hours, having the self-discipline to really stay on target with homework assignments, getting help when you need it, those things can really help students be more successful.
Butler is a really great place to be. I've been here 25, 26 years, and I haven't always been in the same role, but it's always been a good place. Good people who really do care for other people that we work with and students we serve. And I think it's a little known fact in some areas of Kansas that Butler is such a great place to grow. And so I would just encourage students to come and take advantage of professors who care about them, the small classes, the lesser money. It's really a good place just to put down your roots for a little bit and grow, find out what you want to do more, and then as you move on, come back and tell us how you're doing.
Hopefully, by the time they're a second semester student, they will have at least become aware of some of the services that we provide. And if they're not aware and they run into a roadblock, go talk to somebody that they trust, whether it's a faculty member or a student services person that they've talked to in the past that they feel comfortable talking with, because sometimes the problem maybe isn't as big as they think it is. When we kind of get backed into a corner, we don't always know what our options are. We want every student to attain their goal and be successful in achieving their career goals and their educational goals and being a productive citizen here in Kansas.
This has been Campus Edge reporter Kaylin Bragg. Thanks for watching.
Those are some really good tips. I might have to try them.
Me too, but I really want some place where I could go and appease the artist inside me.
Do you see yourself as an art connoisseur?
Yeah, I like to listen to the stories behind the art, and not to brag, but I just finished my very first finger painting.
Well then, you'll like my story over the Kids Museum of Art here in El Dorado. I'm Campus Edge reporter Emily Jardine, and I'm here at the Coots Museum of Art in El Dorado, Kansas for the After School Art Club. I talked with Director Raven for more information.
I moved here from California, where I ran a support group for children who were dealing with grief. Came out to Kansas without a job and got hired on at a museum as the operations director in Wichita. And when I saw an opening at an art museum, I applied, and here I am. Our audience are the over 200 students in the 4th and 5th grade in El Dorado. And we also try to reach some of the outlying smaller areas like Leon and get some of those students in. A lot of students are recognized at school for academic achievements, but they don't really have the artistic outsource or to be able to express themselves artistically and get recognition for it in the schools. So we open this classroom up for those kids who seek a little bit more than just academics. So students may be working on the same project week after week, but they will definitely have another insight and be taught different techniques every week that they come in. So every week when they come in, they have the opportunity to keep working on that same project or try something new. So our museum's outlook is that we want to inspire everyone to get involved in the art, to learn about art, and just be the resource center for education around the arts. So we would like to start with these youngsters. Our goal for the students is mainly just to let them have fun, to do something that they think they might enjoy or that they know they're going to enjoy, in an outlet where it's not so much of a student and teacher as it is the students kind of guide the activities, and it's based on what they want to do. We've asked the students if they want to participate, and we will provide some of their artwork and put it up for auction. They get to choose a couple of pieces that they might want to put up for auction, and they've chosen a project which will be our centerpieces for the Vino and Brew, and we will do kind of a silent auction, suggested donation. All those funds will go back to the Student Center to provide more art activities for them.
Club meets Thursdays from 4 to 6 in the studio. All the artwork that has been created over this time will be sold at auction to fundraise for all the art supplies for the club. For BCTV Channel 20, I'm Emily Jardine.
Have you ever wanted to know more about the Butler Music Department or wanted to have a bulletproof Valentine's plan? Be sure to come back to the Campus Edge.
Oh, look, a redhead. Staring contest. You still got it. I know.
Come alive with the forest.
The dad was cute.
You were looking right at us.
Visit discovertheforest.org to find a forest near you.
Patriotism. It inspires passionate debate, and it's worn like a badge of honor with good reason, because it means love and devotion for one's country. But what really makes up this country of ours? It's the people. To love America is to love all Americans. This year, patriotism shouldn't just be about pride of country. It should be about love. Love beyond age, sexuality, disability, race, religion, and other labels. Because love has no labels.
Okay, so we drowned the fire.
Yep.
Stirred it. Drowned it again. And now just feel if it's cold.
Yeah.
Cool.
Smokey just gave me a bear hug.
I know. I already posted it.
Okay, Zeb, you have your art and I have my music.
What do you mean?
Well, you love art and I love all kinds of music.
Then you should check out Zach and Elijah's feature over the Butler Music Program.
Hi, I'm Campus Edge reporter Elijah Pikett.
And I'm Campus Edge reporter Zach Schwarzenberger. Recently, we got the opportunity to check out Butler's music programs.
We saw some pretty neat stuff, so let's get right into it.
We offer several ensembles. Our concert band is the core ensemble of our program. Traditional concert band. We play traditional concert band literature. We also offer a jazz ensemble, traditional big band instrumentation, rhythm section, 5 saxophones, 4 trombones, 4 trumpets. And they play traditional jazz and big band literature and do some improvisation as well. We also have a show band. That's more of a rhythm and blues group. Rhythm section, 3 to 5 horns. Sometimes we'll bring in a lead vocalist with that group as well. They'll do a little more combo literature. We have a percussion ensemble. That functions as a drum line in the fall semester. They take the field and perform for the home football games. They function as a percussion ensemble, a concert percussion ensemble in the spring, working on traditional percussion ensemble literature. We also have chamber ensembles. We have a brass ensemble, a clarinet ensemble, and a flute ensemble right now. Those are the ensembles that we offer. It can be busy, but it's good. We have, there's a general associate's music degree that is if you're wanting to go on and perform or go on and get a general music degree. And then there's also a separate music education associates. And starting in the fall, we'll actually have 2 pathways. We have guided pathways for those. And there's a guided pathway for music and there's a guided pathway for music education. One of the things on the instrumental side I think that really makes our program unique is the size of our program. Our concert band has ranged over the last 3.5 years, has ranged from 60 to 80 members. That allows us to play good college level literature. That allows us to play a lot more significant literature than very often what you're going to find in a community college setting. One of them that we're going to play this spring is called, and it's a strange title, but I think the piece is going to be a lot of fun. It's called Godzilla Eats Las Vegas.
Here at Butler, I'm hoping to achieve an associate's in music, and while I'm here, I'm also trying to achieve better performance skills and also technical skills. Something about this program that makes it unique is the level of study. They do not treat you as if you are freshmen and sophomores. They do treat you as if you are at a 4-year college. They have expectations for you that set the bar for your next place of study. The typical day of a music major is, it really depends on who you are. For a vocal music student, it's typically music theory or oral skills, then your choir class, then your private lessons somewhere squeezed in there, be it your piano or your voice. But for a band student, it's very similar in that it's the same music theory, oral skills, but then you have to be part of multiple bands, and then also private lessons and piano proficiency.
We sure did learn some interesting things, wouldn't you say?
Oh, for sure. And thanks again to everyone over at the Butler Music Program for letting us check out their operation. Reporting for the Campus Edge, this is Elijah Pikett.
And Zachary Schwarzenberger. Take it to you guys back at the studio.
What a good story about the Butler Music Program.
I agree, but what I really need to come up with is just a good plan for Valentine's Day.
Then you need to follow your own advice, Zeb.
Oh, I almost forgot. Let's take a look at my Valentine's story.
Alright, so it's Valentine's Day and you just need that little something special to tie the bow on top. It's time for Bulletproof Valentine's Day. The Campus Edge is not responsible for your negligence to get a gift and does not hold responsibility to whether your significant other is angry, breaks up with you, or throws a burrito at you. So if you listen to me, I can help you out of a potentially very dangerous situation in no time. So you forgot everything, didn't you? No flowers, no chocolate. You need to get flowers and chocolate. Those are basic. That's number one. That's what you need to get. Next is food. Everybody loves food. It's very wise to have dinner plans. It doesn't have to be anything fancy. You could order a pizza or make spaghetti. I mean, spaghetti is only two things. It's pasta and sauce. After you've got the basics, which is chocolate, flowers, and food, you need something to tie the bow on top of that. Some girls like extravagant gifts, but every girl likes little small gifts that are thoughtful. Here are some small, thoughtful, bulletproof Valentine extras you could get your significant other.
Thank you, Boss. How can I help you?
Could I get a #1 meal? And that comes with the shake, right?
Yes.
I got you ice cream.
Ah.
You could send her a Valentine's email, because that's a thing. You could paint her a picture. You may not have all the big fancy supplies to make a Mona Lisa, but I think you do. It's in your pocket. You can make a Snapchat masterpiece. Next, you could write a letter to your significant other to their house or dorm. You could maybe send them that picture you drew. Last but not least, the final extra bulletproof Valentine's Day idea is a small plant. I know a lot of these places, even Walmart, has these from time to time. They're like little cacti and they don't need much attention, so you basically can't kill them. So if you got the basics down, chocolate, flowers, and food, then you just need that something little extra to tie the bow. I think you found it now. From the Campus Edge, I'm Zeb Campbell.
Okay, Zeb, that's our last story for this episode, but there's more to come in the future.
And exactly, what a semester this is going to be.
For all of our fans, you can see this episode again weekdays at 11 a.m. or see previous shows at 6:30 p.m. on BCTV Channel 20.
Or you can check them all out on our YouTube channel, Butler Student Media.
This has been
The Campus Edge.